All right, hey guys, how you doing? My name is Rich Guzman.
Hi guys, I'm Ace Guzman.
Welcome to Ace and Rich Freedom by Design Hot Seat Coaching Call Live. What's happening? Let's take a moment and see who is on the live with us today. And actually, I know you want to say something very important.
What do I want to say that's very important?
No one teaches digital marketing like Ace and Rich.
Oh, but you like the way I do it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to do it. She does it great, so I'm going to have her do it.
Hi guys, welcome to Ace and Rich Freedom by Design's channel, YouTube channel, the place to come to learn how to make money online because nobody teaches digital marketing like Ace and Rich.
And this is true. This is true.
Yes.
So what's up, guys? How you doing? Hey, Math, what's happening? Rena, Tracy Lee, Tina, Amy.
All right. And guys,
Welcome.
if you want to, go ahead and like, comment, share. For those of you who are watching us on YouTube,
Share.
subscribe.
Forget about the share. Let's start a watch party.
Awesome. Let's do it that way then. Start
Let's
a watch party.
A watch party right below.
All right.
Right
Click
below.
that button, say start a watch party, and then go ahead and invite your friends and tell all your peoples, what you're into because people are interested and actually they want to be nosy too, right? In social media, they nosy too. They want to know what they're up to.
They want to know what's going on.
I mean, that's why they got magazines and business and books, right? People want to read what you into.
Exactly.
They want to know what you into.
So we're in 2020, guys, and we're going to be heading to Miami next week, and we're going to have a great time for a few days. Going to be meeting up with Steven and the crew, and also meeting Michael and his wife, the man sells. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome because, we're all about change. We're all about, things to get better for the future and things like that. Okay.
Yeah.
And, Hot Seat's been around for many, 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 many years.
Yes.
And what I want to do is I want to change things up a little bit. And I talked to Ace about this. And we do a lot of marketing training and everything. But I notice there's not really a lot of marketing questions. Okay.
Why is
It's because we teach really good marketing.
Yeah.
So I don't really think they need to answer those questions anymore. What they need is to find out and tap into themselves and figure out what is it that they can do to help themselves mentally, because they want to help themselves financially, but they have to focus on the mental side before they can start building their money up as far as financially.
They need a checkup from the neck up.
Check up for the neck up.
That's what it is.
So, I want to get a little more personal in future hot seats. I want to make sure that you guys open up and let me know what's going on inside your world, what's going on inside your head. That way, and you got to be open, you got to be honest, you got to be transparent, because if you're not, we can't help you.
Yeah,
right?
The only person that's stopping you is you. So obviously, when you come out here and you talk to Coach Ace and Coach Rich, you want to be able to bring that transparency out in the open, so that way you get that up and out of your way, right? Get that out of your head, out of your chest, wherever you have it residing, that it's eating you up. It's literally just soaking up your day. It's soaking up your results. And you know what? How much longer do you think you want to keep on holding on to that?
Exactly.
You got to let it out.
It's a very, very good point.
That's where coaching comes into place, because, coaching is not just about make money. Coaching is more in depth about, psychological, and things like with dealing with mindset, and also barriers that you have in front of you that you don't really see, but your coaches can see it. Right.
And these are the things that hold people back. And, like I said, we've done a lot of hot seats over the years where we've answered so many different marketing questions, and what I'm noticing now is people are diving more into understanding how the mind works. Right. And what's funny is I've always been into that, even years past. So I can help people understand and see things that maybe they don't see from their perspective, because I can see it from an outside perspective, right? I've talked to so many people. We talk to so many people, and we always see what's holding people back, because we do amazing training for our team. Last night we had part 2 of our marketing training, and people are literally taking action.
Yes.
And not only that, but they're following along, because of course we do over the shoulder, right? And step by step, the pieces are coming together. But here's the problem, because there is a problem. The problem is when people actually watch someone teach them to do something, there's something in their mind that's holding them back. It could be the confidence.
Yes.
It could be fear. It can mean many different things. Why the things are not going on. Because here's what's happening. Like I've realized this too, is that in the past, that if you're not taking action, what you're going to do is you're going to make excuses for yourself, and you're going to say it's too hard. You're going to say that it's too hard. I don't understand this. I don't know if I can overwhelm.
That's another excuse.
I don't know if I can do this.
Okay.
Yep. I don't think this is going to work for me.
Right.
Because what happens is when we get closer to a result, we tend to pull away by default.
It's our minds.
Yeah.
It's not you. It's your mind that's doing that. They play tricks on you.
Exactly.
You have to be aware of that, and then how to combat it so that when it happens or right before it happens, you're prepared to handle it.
It's so true.
And you react a different way.
It's so true because there's many times I've talked to people and I ask them, I'm like, okay, well, how come you have not taken any action yet?
Right.
And it's the reason why is because there's something internally that's holding them back. And 9 times out of 10, it starts with a belief.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you got to really if you're really that hungry to change your life, can you really believe that you could change your life? I mean, think about it. Think about that question. Do you really believe that you could change your life? Right? And ask yourself that question. Do you believe that you can change your life? You see, I can look at everyone here and I can say this. I believe every single one of you, okay? Every single one of you can change your lives. But the question is, can you believe that it's possible for you?
Right.
When you shut the door, can you shut it just a little bit quieter, please, because we're live? Thank you. Okay, you see what I'm saying? You have to truly believe in how you think about what you're asking for in your life. Like there's a book from Abraham Hicks, Ask and It Is Given. You ask to be successful. You've asked to change your life, right? If not, you wouldn't be here. If not, you wouldn't be part of Heal, right? Or any other offer for that matter, okay? I want you to think about that for a second. You asked for something, now it is given to you, and what are you going to do with it? Because you got to be careful what you wish for. You got to be careful what you ask for, because it just might come true.
That's right.
Did you know?
There is power in the tongue.
There is.
There's power in the tongue.
Did you know? Did you know that when you ask for something, when that first question comes out of your mouth, when you ask for something, like, you're home, you're asking like, oh God, I just wish that I can have a better lifestyle. Or I wish I could have results in my business. I wish I could spend more time with my family. Oh my God, I wish I could fire my boss because he or she is a dickhead, right? Think about that. I want you to think about that. Every time you ask the question, immediately the universe responds. Now you have to ask yourself, are you ready to receive? Okay? There's no sound.
They're saying that they don't hear. Some people said they can't. Can everybody hear us?
Let's make sure you guys can hear
us. Can you hear us?
Hold on, let me make sure this mic is on. No sound or movement.
Could be Facebook.
It's a possibility it's Facebook.
Could be Facebook.
I know that my mic is working because I checked the actual meter.
Yeah.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, my mic is fine.
Mic is working fine.
Yeah,
it could be Facebook streaming.
Yeah, everybody can hear us. Okay.
Yeah, just check Facebook real quick.
So
he says he can hear us.
Yeah,
they can hear us.
Yeah, I think it's just a connection, guys. Check your connection.
Just refresh your page. Sometimes Facebook does that.
Yeah. So just do that, guys. Let me just put on
Facebook.
Yeah.
Yep, we can hear fine. Yep.
Yeah. So basically, you have to understand immediately when you ask for something, the wheels completely start in motion for you to exactly attract what you want in your life. Did you know that? Did you know that?
Yes, I did.
Now, when we first met, I talked to you about that.
Yes, you did.
I said, you're going to start seeing weird things happen around me when I want something.
Yes.
And you witnessed it, and you start to see things literally start to take shape.
It's freaky.
It is very
freaky when stuff like that starts happening. Your awareness is now open, and you see it.
Exactly. Yeah. And I want you to think about this, okay? I want you to think about this very, very carefully. All right? People are saying that our sound is going in and out.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's very interesting. It could be the third-party software that I'm using that's causing that. Let me see right now. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to go into Facebook, and I am going to just mute us out for Okay,
right.
we're back on. This sounds good. I just listened to the video, went back, and there's no clipping off or anything. You got to make sure, like for me, guys, when I'm home, I'm hardwired. I don't deal with wireless unless I have a good router. So that way that router can give me a good connection. Okay.
Exactly.
Check your connection, refresh the page, and things like that. Okay. So let me continue. So basically, I was talking about if you ask for something, the wheels start getting in motion. Okay.
Yes.
And when I want to ask for something in my life to change, I literally create a vision about exactly what I want to change, or what I want to have, or where I want to be, or what I want to change literally in my life. Okay. But that's just the first part of the equation. The second part of the equation is I want to attach my emotion to what I'm visualizing. Okay. Now, I remember when I met you, you didn't understand anything about visualization.
I had trouble with visualization. Definitely blockages were there due to all the negative programming and upbringing in my past that wouldn't allow me to see things in a vision. I couldn't see anything.
Yep. And she's like, how do you visualize? How do you do that?
That's like telling somebody, like, can you dream on demand?
Right.
And so, I couldn't. I had a blockage.
Yeah, you didn't understand visualization techniques or anything else like that.
Yeah.
So what I did, I said, okay, I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to just imagine. I go, do you have an imagination? She's like, oh, well, yeah, of course I have an imagination. Good. Let's start using it because that's your most powerful tool.
When you use it, yes, yes.
So I told her to close your eyes. I want you to use your imagination for a second. I want you to imagine that you're on the beach right now. Okay, because I know you want to go to a nice tropical island.
Even though I've never been to a beach before.
And I want you to just imagine that you're by the ocean waves, right? Not big waves, just nice little subtle, beautiful ocean waves. And you see how I'm getting very detailed? And I want you to feel the breeze from that ocean in the evening, just after the sun sets. And then I want you to tell me, how is that pina colada that you're drinking right now? How's it feel? How's it taste? She's like, oh, I don't have one. No, I'm saying, how does it feel? You're imagining right now. How does it feel? How does it taste? She's like, I think it tastes good. I'm like, okay, good. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this, because when we were struggling in the very beginning, I put it through this exercise.
Yes.
And then when we broke free, our trip to Hawaii, we had that moment where I sat when the sun was setting, a little bit after the sunset. There was a nice little subtle chill in the air, just right, very comfortable, nice little ocean breeze. And then I looked and I turned to her and I said, how does that pina colada taste? I go, how does that breeze feel? Can you feel it?
Oh, yeah.
And in that moment, she got chills. She got chills right now. Right?
Yeah.
So I want you to think about, hey, Henry, how you doing? Nice to see you, bud. So now I want you to think about that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not enough to have an imagination and do a visual technique and not have an emotion attached to it. If there's no emotion attached to it, there's no connection.
It's kind of like what happens when you do dream board workshops. I used to hold dream board workshops, and we used to have, our team members grab, poster board and grab all these little clippings that they would find in magazines. This is traditional network marketing. This is what we do, dream board workshops. And in the dream board workshop, you're cutting all these pictures out and you're putting all these pictures, and this is what you want. You want money, you want a house, you want a car, you want the dog, you want, good teeth, you want good hair, whatever, right? But here's the problem. There was no connection with the emotion.
Exactly. Yeah.
You guys get that?
It was numb.
Right.
It was numb. It's like, yeah, I want that, but it's not.
But when you look at, I think it was Dr. Asaraf? Dr. Asaraf, right?
John Asaraf, yeah.
Dr. Asaraf, he did the dream board exercise, but he put his emotion into it.
Oh, yeah.
That's why he has created multiple dream boards over the years. As he accomplished his dreams and his goals, he created a new dream board, but he didn't do it empty. He always attached his emotions to it, connecting to the visualization of what he wants.
Yeah, because we all have, like, okay, time is like linear, right? So we have the past, we have the present, we have the future, okay? What matters right now is the present and where you're going right now. Forget about the past. The past, if you hold on to the past can't bring you to the future.
Mm-mm.
It's common sense, right?
Yep, right.
But you'd be surprised that most people just don't get that. All right. So think about this. So you're in the present moment right now. You are looking literally for a way out. You're looking for a change.
Right.
Okay. But you have certain circumstances or certain things from the past that's holding you back in the present. So therefore, it's harder for you to move forward towards your future self.
Right.
Right. So how do we combat that? How do we change that? Right. We have to be in the moment.
Yes.
We have to start creating new future visualization techniques. So that way we could actually look forward to something amazing.
Comment visualize in the chat right now if you guys are getting this. If this
Okay.
is making sense to you and it's coming clear, type in the word visualize, okay? And put it in the chat.
Exactly. Because here's the thing. What I've always done, something has to move me in order to get me in production mode.
Yes.
If I have nothing to move me, I will not be productive. I will not be consistent. What was I doing before the live?
Oh, you were writing your emails
Schedule.
for the entire week.
Because we're going to be leaving, right?
Right. Mhm.
So understand, I have a vision of where I want to go in the next part of my life.
Yes.
Okay. If anything around me, and this is important for you to understand, if anything around me disrupts that vision,
Mm-hmm.
if something is against it, crumbles.
Right.
Completely crumbles. So let's
Yeah.
say that I want to purchase a house somewhere, for example,
Mm-hmm.
and someone in the vicinity of my area says, no, I want to buy a house over here. That vision, it cannot connect to your future self. It is impossible. So there's no way for you to accomplish those steps
Mm-hmm.
to get to where you want to go to.
Right.
Because the belief system in your mind will be affected and you won't really connect to what you truly want because it's being interfered. Because everything is energy.
Yes.
Everything is energy.
Yes.
You get that?
Yes, it is. Yes, thank
It's
you.
powerful,
Yes.
right? So you can really essentially be with anyone you want.
Right.
You could like literally go anywhere you want. You could move anywhere you want, right? You can buy any car that you want. But the question is, does it excite you? Does it make you feel really good? Does it get you up every morning while you're going to work and you're excited about the future?
Mm-hmm.
So when you come home, no matter how tired you are,
Right.
you're like so focused on not the task that you're doing, you're focused on where you're going with your vision. That's why the tasks become second nature and they become what? Automatic pilot.
Right. Right. Right.
Subconscious mind. That's the power of how the mind works. Guys, let me know in the chat. Are you enjoying this new segment of the Hot Seat? Let me know in the chat. Let me see here. Let me go to the chat. We go over here. Let me know, guys, in the chat. Are you enjoying this different type of segment in the Hot Seat? I want to hear from you guys.
Be honest.
Be honest.
Be honest. Don't worry about nobody else. Talk to us and let us know, honestly, how do you feel about this segment of what we are discussing right now? Everybody, we're discussing this together.
Well, guess what? Hot Seat is going to be having a new format in 2020. We are going to be going over a lot of mindset training. We're going to be focusing on helping you change your thought processes. We're going to help you increase your belief system so high that nothing is going to be able to deter it. Nothing at all. Yeah, you got to have that burn. Henry's right. You got to have that burning desire.
Absolutely right.
Attach that
Henry.
emotion to it.
Yes.
What you want to change in your life. Okay, cool. I love it.
They love it.
I love it.
Awesome.
Great feedback. Makes me happy. It makes me so inspired to hear all the messages from you guys today saying you love it. I'm going to be doing a lot of studying, right? A lot of stuff I listened to, that I read in the past and going back to it again And I'm going to be diving in really deep in 2020 and helping you guys shift your mindset. And then Ace has something that she wants to share with you about the language on how you speak. Okay, that's coming in the future as well. Because these things are very essential to your success. Because like last night, I did some marketing training, remember?
Yes.
No, you can follow along. It's just following along task, right? But in the midst, you have to not think about those tasks so much.
Right.
You have to think about what you want to change in your life and what belief system you're creating for yourself. And literally suspend all disbeliefs.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. Yes.
Very,
because
very important.
we teach a lot. I mean, over the years since we started this,
We've done a lot of marketing
training, a lot of teaching, but we found a commonality with a lot of marketers. Every single type of marketer, an affiliate marketer, an internet digital marketer, even a network marketer. Yeah. Okay. They all go through the same problem. The mindset is not properly set right.
So we're going to go through a lot of mindfulness stuff in 2020.
Right.
You know, because for our team, we do a lot of marketing training anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Hot Seat has just been around for so long that it's ready to evolve into a whole new level.
Ready to evolve.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got a whole new studio look, right?
Mm-hmm.
And content's going to be shifting to more things that I believe, and I'm sure you believe this
and
as
we'll
well.
be taking questions still, but they're not going to be as technical. If you have a problem with tech, you know what? Then I'm going to throw this out there. I just started, okay? Because I heard the people speak, and I pretty much move in a direction where the people speak and ask for something. I'm going to give them what they want, not what they need. So when the people said, I'm having tech issues, I can't really get my business going until I learn XYZ. Well, let's solve that problem.
Exactly.
When you join our dream team, okay? When you become part of the Ace and Rich team, you will have access to a Tech Tuesday training.
Hold on, I like that. Ace and Rich Dream Team.
Yeah. You will have access to a Tech Tuesday training. That's 1 hour of training over the shoulder of what you should be doing now in tech that is going to apply to your task for your business. Give me a thumbs up and a hearts on that one.
Exactly.
And you can ask anybody on our team here. Some of our team members are here on the hot seat. They literally love it. We ran 2 segments already, and we have myself that's teaching tech, and I'm not tech savvy. Not when I first started, but I know what to do. And we have another team member who is a student trainer in training by us, Lamar Scholl. He will be coming out at 3:00 on his days.
I love the way he teaches tech.
Love the way he teaches.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very calm, patient.
Right. Yes.
People understand.
Yes. Then we have Rich Guzman, who will be teaching as well on some Tuesdays. And so we have this rotator that we're doing between our team members and teaching them how to be trainers so that they can get their feet wet and start teaching. But the tech side of things is great because if you're working on something now, but you don't quite understand it, having the technical side explained over the shoulder will get you moving so you're not stuck. Exactly. So that part is so important. And if you see value in that, then definitely connect with us, send us a private message, and join our dream team. We'll send you our link so you can join our team and get started right away. So you're a part of that experience, because that's what we teach a lot of digital marketing in there.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So guys, like I said, I really appreciate your feedback. It means a lot to us and everything because, we want to, give the most value to you. And I believe that if we could help shift you a little bit in 2020,
yes,
I think all the training that you're getting as far as, in the team,
yes,
also the tech that you came up with
yes.
Tuesday,
mm-hmm.
Is going to be a big benefit for you. Okay. So definitely we want to make sure that we start out 2020 with a bang. All right. We want to make sure that we work on the most important thing, which is our intellectual side.
And we'll take questions about those topics of what we're discussing at the moment. So on the day of the hot seat, we will be talking about something and we want questions and engagement in regards to that topic.
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever we're talking about, okay?
Yes.
When you have questions, has to be about the topic at hand that we're talking about.
Yes.
Okay?
Absolutely.
So we're going to open up, all right, like we're doing today. And then afterwards, in a little while, we'll take some questions on this topic, which is going to really help you guys expand your minds. It's going to help you grow and achieve bigger things in your life. Okay. This stuff works, guys. I didn't invent this stuff. Okay. I'm just telling you it works if you apply it properly and if you pay attention. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Colin, how you doing? Ida, nice to see you.
Yeah, they said they love Tech Tuesday.
Yeah,
It's been
Tech
helping.
Tuesday is going to be really a big benefit.
It really is.
For a lot of people. Because that's the thing. Most people get started and running a business online, becoming an entrepreneur. You know, it's one thing to develop your mindset, but if you don't have no one teaching you how to understand some tech, they can get stuck on that too.
Not only that, but some of them could be using the wrong gadgets, and you could be recommending them some of the best quality type of
tools.
You know, technology that they need. You know, the best type of computer,
and a more
things
simple,
like that.
Yeah, and a more simplified
that they can understand.
Yeah,
you know, it's not too geeky to the point that it's like new.
Yeah, Chrissy says, yeah, I am still at work that time. I could do the replay, but it's also changing my Facebook page with Pixeller.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. Great.
Awesome.
Yes.
Cool. So, yeah. So, guys, what? Yes.
No, continue.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let's get back on track here.
Okay. So basically, guys, did you get what I was saying about earlier? You have to really focus on attaching your emotion to that visualization. Okay. It's not enough to just close your eyes and visualize something.
No.
It's more literally about attaching your emotion and asking yourself. Now, here's the key, guys. Asking yourself, how do you feel? How do you feel when you think about that vision? So let's do an example here. So let's say that your car, okay, is literally breaking down. All right. I got this interruption over here. I don't like interruptions.
I'm trying to turn it off.
Yeah. There you go. Should be good enough.
Okay. Nope. Still.
I've got a lot of comments coming. That's why. So
love the comments.
Yes.
Keep them coming.
I want you to think about this, okay? Ask yourself, once you choose that direction where you're heading and what you want, right? So let's say it's like a car. Because your car is crappy. Your car is literally like, let's just say it's falling apart. You know, you rode it till the wheels fall off.
Like you literally have a POS.
Yeah, POS.
You're driving a POS.
Okay.
Okay.
And you're like, you know what? I need a new car in my life.
Right.
Okay, I need a new car in my life, right? Because I can't take this anymore.
Yes.
I don't even know day by day if I'm going to be able to use my car to go to work because it's going to break down. Like, I'm talking that bad.
Been there.
Yeah, we've been there.
I've been there. My car caught fire.
Well, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, the fan belt blew.
So I got stories about cars. So I'll tell you, okay? So now what's the first step? You're an entrepreneur.
Right.
You're running an online business.
Mm-hmm.
You're just getting started. Okay. What's the first step that you should do if you need a brand new car? The first thing you should do is actually go to the car lot and sit in that car and take it for a test drive. That's the first thing you should do. Okay. That's going to help you create that vision a lot stronger because it becomes more physical. All right. So you go in the car, you pick the car that you want to take it for a test drive. Okay. And you want to see what it feels like. Tap into your emotion when you're driving that car. What does it feel like? Does it feel good? Doesn't feel right? Then if it doesn't feel right, it's the wrong car. Okay? Or SUV or truck, whatever you want. Doesn't matter.
That's so true.
Right?
Yeah.
Doesn't feel right. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the thing I find with that experience is the fact that some people wait too long, and it's like when they're ready to buy a car is when they go, when they should not do it at that time.
No. So you know your car is on the fritz. And, you're running a business and you're like, I need extra capital. I don't have any money. See, the problem is when we know we need extra money is when we don't make money.
Hello.
We know when we need extra money, we don't make money because our energy is being focused on the wrong things.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Right? So I want you to think about that. I want you to think about that for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, ever happen to you? You're like running around. You're like, oh my God, I got to make extra money. I don't know if I could do it this month or whatever. And you go frantic and you go nuts and you're like, oh, I got to run an online business. Or I got to get this going. I got to make money. And you get frantic, but you're not thinking about the most important part. It's like your mind. Your mind wants a change.
Right.
Your mind wants a new car.
Right.
What do? You got to get out there and take that test drive like I told you. Choose the car that you want and take that test drive.
And don't wait till you got the money.
Yeah,
No.
I did it when I didn't have no money.
Those guys
Right?
are not going to kick you
Yeah.
off the lot if you go and check out a car. You know, go and look, sit in the car.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now what I want you to do is I want you to do that exercise. So if you're a person that like, you know what, it's time for a new car, don't hesitate. Like as soon as possible, get down to the dealership, grab the car that you want, take it for a test drive, feel the experience of what it feels to be in that car versus what you're driving right now.
And may I also
Hold on,
add,
let me-
be realistic.
Yeah.
No, excuse me. Be realistic with yourselves, because a lot of people get into the car that they cannot afford, okay? And they want to do that to satisfy other people's expectations of the car that they want.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm a little bit different when it comes to that. See, we're not.
I don't see that.
Yeah, we don't.
I see the other people's expectations. Like if somebody wants me to go into a Bentley,
Look.
you know what I mean? Like,
No, look.
and I'm like, okay, wait a minute. I want to get a Bentley.
What's stopping you from getting a Bentley?
Nothing's stopping me
See,
from
this
getting a Bentley.
is the hot seat. This is where it gets hot.
Nothing's stopping me from getting a Bentley.
So is your emotion connected to how you feel? Have you ever sat down and have you ever closed your eyes and have you ever seen yourself driving and you saw the road, you saw the double yellow line? Have you went into details of what it feels with the breeze, with the convertible down? Have you ever done that?
Only in the Camaro.
I'm not asking about the Camaro. I'm asking about your vision of that Bentley.
No.
Okay. See,
No.
Ace is on the hot seat right now.
No.
Okay.
No.
No. Well, that's the problem. You see what I'm saying? People want things in their life,
Yeah.
but they're not willing to go deep enough in their mind to get it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I don't want a Bentley though.
I know, but
I want a different car.
I know you want a different car, but I'm just giving it an example.
I know what you mean though.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I want you guys to see,
Mhm.
me and Ace don't always see eye to eye, right? That's okay. That's why people love us, because we're real.
Yeah.
We keep it real.
Yeah.
Okay. So ask yourself, what is it that you want? All right. And go after and get it if that's going to make you happy. Why is it that we put ourselves last and we don't put ourselves first? Right? How can you take care of someone else if you ain't taking care of yourself first?
That's true.
How can you
That's
love
true.
someone else if you
Yeah.
ain't loving yourself first?
That's true. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying, guys? We've been taught the other way.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes. Yes, true.
We have to do what the boss says, right? We have to do everything else what everybody wants, whatever everybody else wants, they get. But what about us? Right? What about you? Don't you deserve it? Don't you deserve it?
But here's the thing, mister. Okay.
Right.
Because the car that you want, you've always dreamed about the 1969. Remember the Camaro? 1969
Well,
Camaro.
well-
That's what you dreamt about.
Well, the reason why is because I like the new models because they represent the classic look.
Okay.
And
But
I really
see,
like that.
But ever since you were young,
Mhm.
you dreamt about this car. There's something fascinating about that
Of
car.
course, yeah.
Right. So what I'm telling the audience is the fact that if they dreamt about having that dream car that they want,
Yeah, they
let
can-
them go
yeah.
and check it out.
Yeah, they can
But
do that
be
too.
realistic about it, because if that's the car that they want, not because somebody told them that the car they should be in.
Oh, I know that.
That's what I was
yeah,
saying.
Yeah, but don't get influenced by other,
That's what I was
like
saying.
yeah, like if you see videos and stuff
Right.
like that.
Because
yeah.
some people don't want a car. Maybe somebody wants a motorcycle.
I want a truck.
Or maybe want an RV because they
Yeah.
want to travel the country with their kids and their family.
Yeah.
You see, freedom by design is about that.
It's about creating their own the design of their
Their
own freedom.
lifestyle by
yeah.
their own design.
Yeah, I understand that. yeah.
Right.
But I have to be real with you too.
Yeah.
If you want something so bad, you have to do those visualization techniques.
You have to. Exactly.
And if you don't, you're not really matching up with what you want in the future.
That's why we have to plan a trip to go to
Okay.
Hawaii so we can go house hunting.
Right? You see what I'm saying? So you have to literally think about that.
I got you. I got you, Rich.
Oh yeah. But who's contacted?
We gotta go.
Who's contacted the real estate agent?
Oh, I will be.
Oh yeah, but
I will be.
Who did already?
You did already.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hello?
All right.
Who, on
Get the
phone
wheels in
cycle?
motion,
That's
baby.
right, baby. Okay. So look, think about. I want you to really think about this, guys. Think about like what you want in your life. It doesn't have to be a car. It could be anything else. I'm just
Yes.
giving you an example
Right.
and how to practice to connect your emotion to what you're visualizing. How do you feel? That's the magical question. How do you feel when you think about that visualization? So when you're visualizing what you want and you're connecting your emotion to it, how are you feeling? Are you feeling great? Are you feeling excited? More importantly, are you feeling inspired to take action every single day because you are so hungry for what you're asking for in your life. Now, here's the thing. If you're not hungry, then that means that visual that you put together, it's not exciting.
Nah, it doesn't hold water.
It doesn't.
No.
It doesn't get you out of bed.
It will not.
It doesn't get you out of work when you come home and you're tired to take action and do work. But if you have something that is eating you every single day of your life, like there's something just kicking your back over and over, right in your kidney, and it's hurting. It's hurting like a kidney stone. That bad. Making you feel terrible because it's pain and it's driving you. That is what's going to make you really connect with your emotion.
Yes.
And it's going to make that happen for you. So go make it happen. There's no reason why you can't make it happen. You know, people literally, when I made that decision to become an entrepreneur, they laughed. They didn't understand.
They
didn't believe.
They sure did.
But I separated myself away from that circle.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't go as often and stay as long.
Heck yeah.
Okay?
That's right.
I go there, visit once in a blue moon.
I don't even stay on the phone with them too long
No,
either.
you can't stay on the phone too long. If you got to protect this baby right here.
You got to.
That mind is your most powerful prized asset. You know how
relatives, colleagues, I'm on the phone with you. We've been friends since high school. The moment you start talking, gotta go.
Gotta go. Gotta call.
I don't want to hear none of it.
Right?
Yes.
Like, I literally like coach people and they've gotten negative and be like, I got another appointment.
That's it.
Gotta go.
I ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I ain't got time for that.
No.
Because you have to protect your mind and your asset. That's the number one asset. Think about how Fort Knox protects their gold.
Right.
That's the way you got to protect your mind.
Absolutely.
Lock that shit up.
Protect
Don't let
it.
nobody get in there because they will eat it away.
Protect your mind like Fort Knox.
They're called energy vampires.
Yes, they are.
So when you're creating a vision of that new car or that new house or that new vacation or that new trip to go be with your family, whatever it is, okay? I want you to think about it. If you let anybody disrupt that vision, it will not happen. I can guarantee you. Get away from that and focus more on you and get centered with yourself and get real with yourself and get that emotional attachment to that visualization that you're going to be creating after this life.
You got to defend your dreams. You got to defend your dreams.
Yeah, dreams.
You know, just like it's taboo. But think about how it is with, you know, your children, right? So you have a child, you know, you have a good looking kid. But let's say a stranger walks up to you and says, "Oh, your kid look funny." You know, what is that? You know, is that your kid? Are you sure that's your kid? Because it's just something about his ears. You know, it's just not right. I don't know if it's looking more like the dad or the mom. You know how defensive you're gonna get, right? You know damn well you are not going to let nobody talk bad about your child. Well, guess what? Same thing with your dreams. You are not going to let nobody downplay and put you down about your dreams and your goals and aspirations. You got to be defensive.
That's good to connect with. Like, you know, you got to protect your mind.
That's right.
You really do. Just
like if somebody told me, you know, years ago, you know, Ace, you're never going to be a coach. Ace, you're never going to be able to help people. Ace, you're not going to be able to be a leader. You're too lazy. Yeah, you're too lazy. You don't belong in management. The girl, forget about it. You try to run a store, you're going to run it down. Forget it. Yes, I've been told this. But you know what? I proved them all wrong. And I got defensive. I said, you know what? You're actually quite right. I don't want to manage a store. I want to manage my own sales organization around the world. I want to build the biggest, strongest, solid foundational team with a super high converting funnel. I want the whole world to know who Coach Ace is because I'm establishing a name and a reputation for myself because they can see the success, not in just myself, but in the people that lives I touched.
You know, and that's a really good point. You know, last night, you know, we had our team training at 10 o'clock.
I'll let you, girl.
10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We had our training last night. And we were like, the picture was on. It was like a few minutes before. And we were overhearing people talk about us. The words that were coming out of their mouth was so inspiring.
Oh, in the green room.
For us to hear that. You know what I mean? We didn't expect that.
Like jaw dropping.
Yeah, they're like, oh, Ace and Rich are amazing and they're awesome. And all the stuff, and I love Ace and Rich. I love the way they train. Like all the compliments.
I really
like that.
Wow, that was touching.
That was touching. And
Wow.
you guys know who you are. And I just want to thank you for that.
Thank you.
That means a lot to us.
Yeah.
We work really hard, but we also work very hard for you. Okay.
Exactly.
So,
yes.
So yeah, visualization.
Mm-hmm.
That's so powerful, guys. So powerful. I want you to think about like what we talked about today. Okay. Now let's say some Q&A. Let's say some Q&A.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Awesome.
Now let's talk about the topic. Let's get a little deep here. Let's talk about the topic and let's find out exactly, what you want to change in your life. What's bugging you about your life that you don't like?
What are you stuck on when it comes to visualization? What is that there's just something there. You just can't get past it. What is that pain? What is that challenge that's really getting you stuck past visualization? It's just something that just is not working. It's just not clicking. What is it? Bring it out here in the chat. Put a Q next to your question. So that way we could filter between the comments and the questions. So go ahead and put the letter Q and then your question. This is good stuff.
Yeah,
all right, let's scroll down over here. Let's take a look. I love how I see other people tagging other people like, you got to hear this. I love it.
Start a watch party, guys.
That's how you do it.
Start a watch party.
Yeah, you don't have to tag a whole bunch of people because you know what? Better to hit that button and say start a watch party. They'll all come in.
Yep.
Yeah. Make your life a whole lot easier. Now I know why Facebook did that. They didn't want you tagging a whole bunch of people.
Right. Don't tag people. Just start a watch party.
Just start a watch party. Spread it out.
Love.
Yeah, there you go. Deborah Schaefer says, awesome. That's what I'm up against now. Yeah. Isn't it something, Deborah, how, things are starting to shift in the right direction for you. And all of a sudden, these negative vibrations and energies is trying to come to attack you.
Yeah.
Just when you're about to hit your breakthrough, something's going to try to stop you. Don't let it.
It's always like that, though. When you're just like about to have your first breakthrough,
always.
There's always forces and things that happen.
The forces of nature. Yeah.
You said something to me when I first met you. And you read a book, Battlefield of the
Mind by Joyce Meyer. Yeah. Yes. I love that book. Yeah. That book changed my life.
I've learned some great things from you, baby. So, Battlefield of the Mind.
Yes.
Okay. There's a war going on right now. And there's a war going on for your mind.
Not just that, there is a book out there. It's by Dr. Joyce Meyer, who is a pastor, a female pastor, and evangelist. And she's been writing books for many years. And Joyce Meyer talks about the battlefield of the mind. And this is the top title of the book. And I'm telling you, if you feel like there is like forces going against you and you feel like you're just pretty much at your lowest of your low, then you may want to read that book and come to some self-realizations and also back to connect with your higher self as well as a higher power than you, yes, which is known as God. You need to reconnect your faith.
Yep.
Some of you have lost it. Some of you kind of like got it parked somewhere. Who knows? Maybe you haven't even prayed in a long time until now.
And you have different religions. And it doesn't matter what religion
it doesn't matter.
Everybody has their own God. So
there is a war going on. And I'm not talking about the war in the countries. I'm talking about the war for your mind.
Yeah.
The war for your mind. There is a war right now where politics, yes, detailed religion, there's society, the status quo,
friends,
news,
family,
everything. Those forces, those are the forces that literally will attack your mind. You must learn to stand guard, against it. And you must learn the words to protect your mind from those forces. And it will take faith. It will take faith to fight it off, because if you don't have faith, then what else do you have?
Exactly.
Right? Some of y'all don't have no faith in yourselves, but yet you have faith in other people. I don't find the logic in that. Well, I believe in you. I believe you can do it. But then when it comes to you, you're like, I don't know if I can do it. Right, Deborah? I don't know if I can do it. Who's doing this? Put in the chat. Who's like, oh, not me. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can be like you. I don't know if you're just shaking your head at yourself. Where's your faith? How do you believe you can do something? How are you going to find it? You have to try. Go against that fear, because the opposite of fear is faith.
I love what you said about, when you feel something,
Mm-hmm.
because what happens is, there is a battle going on,
Yeah.
for your mind.
It is.
Friends, family, the news, every human being's out there is out for your mind. That's why they say negative things about if you choose to do something, you want to step outside the box, they won't let you. They'll drag you right back down like crabs in the bucket, right? So you have to understand that if someone's out for your mind, that's why I always tell you to protect that mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
And understand if people are out there and they don't see eye to eye with you, they're battling to take over your mind.
Yes.
And once you really get this is some good deep stuff. Because what happens is just because they tried and they weren't successful, or they never were brave enough to have beliefs in themselves,
yeah,
it doesn't mean that they should put that on you.
Mm-mm.
You should have your own mind and your own way of thinking.
Absolutely.
Right?
You are
Tap
your
into
own
yourself.
person.
You don't need to listen to anybody else.
Mm-mm.
Okay? Other influences. Because it's easy to get influenced by somebody else. Especially if we know them. Right? Especially if we know them. We're like, hey, well, this person's a friend. Maybe they care about me. No, they don't.
No.
They really don't. I got news for you. They really don't. A true person that really cares about you is, no matter what you choose to make a decision on, if it lights you up, if your friend, family, whatever it is, sees you lit up, they should lift you up even higher.
Absolutely.
And give you a boost.
Absolutely.
By giving you more mental, great, positive energy towards the direction you want to go with that visualization that I was talking about earlier. Holler at your boy.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? This is why you have to make sure that when you have people that are not serving you well, you have to create new energy spheres around your existence. Right. This is why you're on the internet. This is why you're connecting with new people. This is why you're developing new friendships. This is why everything else from the past has not been serving you well.
Absolutely. You come to the internet for an outlet because obviously the chatter that's going behind you in your warm market and in your family, in your household, in your job, wherever, that stuff is not serving you. So what do? You turn to the internet, you go on Facebook, okay, and you put your life out there to show the masses what is going on with you, and you're looking for somebody to throw your lifeline.
Well, let's talk about energy again for a second, like you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
So you could be at work. Have you ever had anyone talk negative about their lives? They're miserable, they hate their job, or they just hate being there. Have you ever overheard that? Have you ever overheard that in the workplace? I have.
All the time.
I have.
All the time.
They complain all the time. They complain about being there. They complain about like feeling tired. And I don't want this job. I hate my boss. And the list goes on and on and on.
Yes, they do.
I don't get paid enough. Oh, that's a good one. I don't get paid enough.
Yeah.
I got so many bills. I don't get paid enough.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's the thing. Change it. Change it. But people love to be stuck in their own misery.
Right.
And what happens is when you listen to people talk about their misery, your mind automatically connects to that misery.
Like a magnet.
Like a magnet.
It knows. It recognizes it. So it's like, oh, look. Next. It's like right there. It's tuned in like the radio.
Like, antennas. Yeah.
Next.
So even if it's not coming from you, it doesn't matter.
No.
You could be in the vicinity. I remember I was working in Best Buy, and I remember some people talking about like, oh man, like I'm just like I'm sick of this job. Right? They got me doing too much work. I'm not getting paid enough for what I'm doing and all this stuff. I'm like, that you can change that, right? Like my mind is talking. I got a strong mind, so I mean, I'm aware of things. So I'm like, in my mind, I'm talking to myself. Yes, I'm having a conversation with myself why this is happening. I'm like, Rich, that person could actually change that in a drop of a hat just by making a decision. But it's amazing how they're stuck in their own mental prison with shackles, right?
Yeah.
Not amazing?
Mm-hmm.
Like when you become aware of this stuff and you just look around you, you just start to see stuff and you're more aware. You're like, whoa, that's pretty scary.
Someone once told me.
But I was there too, though. Someone
once told me that you know you love what you do, even if you weren't getting paid, you can become aware of it.
Yeah.
You could be aware of that too. Like so many people I've coached tell me, Ace, I love my job. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I love my job. I'm like, really? You really love your job? Okay. All right. Let's test that theory. So you love your job. So let's say you go to work for 30 days. No paycheck. You still love your job. Put in the chat. We need a reality check from the neck up to the head, don't we? There's a reality here, okay? Would you still go to work for 30 days if no paycheck was coming in, but you love your job? You know where I'm getting at with this.
Yeah.
We need to squash this belief right now. Because when people tell me that they love their job and I put them in the hot seat and I say, hey, do you really love your job? Okay, go to work for 30 days, no paycheck. Look at the comments. Oh my gosh. Y'all should be blowing up this hot seat. I swear people need to be on here. Okay. Look at people like, hell no.
Blow my eardrum.
All that Christianity went right out the window, didn't it? Here's my point. When you truly love what you do, it never seems to be like work.
No.
And you love doing it so much that you will do it for the rest of your life, even if you weren't getting paid. That's where true passion comes from.
Yeah.
It doesn't come from you being satisfied to get in the car, go through rush hour traffic, get to a job, to a place that probably you do or don't like, hang out with people you do or don't like because you just have to be there because they work there just like you, okay? And then come Friday, here comes your paycheck.
But I'm not against nobody in the rat race because we need people to be in the rat race.
But I'm just saying, as far as
just,
loving your job
I know what you're saying about
for 30 days. Now, here we go again. In the online marketing industry, the actual metaphor is no different because you get paid based on productivity. So if you are building an online business, listen to me now, and you're working this thing for 30 days, Rich, take over. You're working for this thing for 30 days. You're paid by your vendors or your merchants or the company you're a part of, okay, that you signed up with, that you love so much. And you get paid for productivity, but you ain't produced squat. And you expect to get paid. What do you think's going to happen to your belief? You can't. See, that's the difference. Our mindset has to learn to shift.
Has to elevate.
We have to elevate to a whole nother level, guys. We have to get out of that stinking thinking. We have to stop thinking about expecting a paycheck every time we go to work. Even if we don't go to work, we still are supposed to get paid. Listen, when you're building an online business, there are no expectations here. The only thing that is expected is productivity because those company owners are going to reward you handsomely for your production, for what you produce. They'll train you, they'll give you what you need, and then you must produce. And that's how you get paid.
It's like what Jim Rome said.
Yeah.
Jim Rome said that, profit will always outweigh wages.
Very good. Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's important to understand that.
Days have gone by, months have gone by. Rich and I, we didn't pay ourselves for 2 years.
Well, there was times we were working, we didn't get paid squat.
Right.
We kept going.
And we kept going.
Because we saw the what? The vision.
Exactly. And that's why I'm bringing this valid point. That's how you got to be about your online business. That's how you got to be mindset-wise. You need to think like that. Because that's how it works. Really. Nobody's going to tell you this. You find out the hard way on your own.
Like I said before, ask and it is given.
Yes.
So you asked for something. Now the universe said, here it is. Are you ready to accept it? But in the process of that, when it's right here, it's right here. Take it. What happens is people make all these excuses and they start creating disbeliefs in their own mind.
Yes.
And then they move further and further away from what they want in their lives. And it's so sad and it's so true. It happens every single day in this planet. It's a shame. Remember when you were a kid,
Yeah.
you dream
Yeah.
about the stars,
Mm-hmm.
the solar system, look up to the clouds. We need to dream again.
Yeah.
And
a lot
hold
of us forgot
on
about
to
that.
it.
Yes.
Hold on to it. That's the reason why you're here.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why you're living.
Yes.
You're not living to become a slave to the grind. You're here to explore. You're here to expand. You're here to grow. You're here to learn. And more importantly than anything, you need to be here and create a life that you love.
And creating a lifestyle that they love, that even if they weren't getting paid, they still will be doing it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's the way we think about it. Because it's just, we like, oh, I got passion for helping people. Help yourself first, man.
And you know what? You can feel,
Yeah.
I love when you said, when we were talking about the energy earlier.
Yes.
You can feel the energy from, when you become really aware, guys, you can feel energy frequencies from all over the place.
Yeah, you do.
I feel energy from her, and I know she feel energy from me.
Oh, I've heard if I walk in a room, everybody feel it.
Right, so, no, but I'm being serious here. Hold on.
It's true, yeah.
I'm being serious here. When you literally, like, if I'm around you, I can feel your energy, if it's good, if it's bad, and it makes me, like, I can feel it.
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah. And then vice versa.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Or if I'm out and about at an event, I can feel people's energy. I can tell. I can
tell.
Literally can tell.
Yes.
But understand, like, if everything is energy, why is it that we're not focusing on the right energy?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
The more that we focus on the right energy, the more better energy we attract in our lives. More abundance, right? Better lifestyle. A better life. A better car. A better house. You see what I'm saying? So
let's wrap this up.
Wrap it up. And this gets good. This gets deep.
It's really, really great. Yeah.
So guys, tell me, did you enjoy the hot seat today? Let me know in the chat. Did you enjoy the hot seat today? I want you guys to start a watch party and share this out to the world and let them know that this message is very, very important, not just for Facebook, but for the whole planet.
Absolutely. And don't forget to put our website up there so that way they can actually find out how to get in touch with us and be a part of our dream team. What we put together here, an amazing community, fun environment, learning digital marketing, learning about affiliate marketing, and on top of that, learning how to reprogram their mindset and change their life, transforming it.
Yes.
Transforming their lives.
Yeah.
Things that you've been wanting to figure out and find answers for years are now coming about. And the way to find out about that and how to really get yourself together for 2020 and really get things going, head over to discoverhealteam.com.
Absolutely, guys.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to thank every single one of you for being here with us today. And I know people are saying, hey, they love my shirt. Yes, heal. Let's all heal together. 2020 is all about transformation. And we want to help you transform in 2020. So if you've been stuck and you've been confused and you've been overwhelmed and you've been trying to figure out, like, why is it that I can't figure this out? Why is it that I keep running in circles? Why is it that I'm not getting any results in my life and in my business? Right? Why is it that I'm not attracting the most abundant things in life that you know that you truly deserve? Because I know that you deserve it. But I want you to believe that you deserve it.
That's right.
So with that being said, guys, my name is Rich Guzman.
And my name is Coach Ace Guzman.
And we are Ace and Rich, and we'll see you on a new live very soon. Take care, guys.
Bye now. Have a great weekend. See you next Friday.